Donald Trump Jr. decided to retweet and then delete a racist conspiracy about Kamala Harris's parents. According to Talking Points memo, Donald Trump Jr. tweeted then deleted a circulating false claim that Harris was from Jamaican slave owners and not truly African American.
So two things about this. Her mom is Indian, her father is Jamaican, and she was born in America. So she's African American. I had an ex-girlfriend who was Jamaican. Anyway, okay. All right, fine. I'll say that was Mr. Jamaica. Okay, okay. Anyway, seriously, back to serious stuff. Okay, she did not like being called African American. That's because she was from Jamaica, and then she eventually went back to Jamaica, where she does a wonderful news program. In Kamala Harris's case, she's born in America. She's clearly African American. So, and I'm actually frustrated a lot of the press because in almost all the original articles, they mentioned that it questioned whether she was really African American, but they left out the part about how Harris' ancestors were Jamaican slave owners. Now, that makes it a double layer of racism. Now, of course, it's not true at all, but that's the kind of stuff that Donald Trump Jr. sees and goes, oh yeah, I'll spread that without checking at all. I would love to smear Kamala Harris's ancestors as being slave owners with no basis in fact, no double checking, nothing, immediately, yes, send, right? Because the guy is racist in his bones. And get a load of this, I'm supposed to believe that conservatives care about how African Americans are represented in this country, and they're just so worried that Kamala Harris might not be representing them accurately because she might not be African American. Oh, get the hell out of here, man. And we have to sit here and have a debate with these idiots.
Right, so as you pointed out, Cenk, her mother is Indian, her father is from Jamaica, and she was born here. And again, we have a candidate who is a person of color who is being targeted by Trump and, well, Trump Jr. here, Donald Trump Jr. And it's all about race. I mean, these types of things always come up when it comes to a person of color who is either running for or who has been elected as president of the United States. And so one thing that I was happy to see was that a number of the Democratic candidates came out in support of Kamala Harris. In fact, let me give you a quick statement from Lily Adams, who is the communications director for the Harris campaign. She says, this is the same type of racist attack Don Jr.'s father used to attack Barack Obama. It didn't work then and it won't work now. Look, this is a fine statement, but it did work when Trump did it against Obama, unfortunately, with some people, not all Americans, obviously. A lot of people found it disgusting and they fought back. But there are still Republican voters who think that Obama was born in Kenya and that he was not an American.
A lot of them believe that. Some polls had it at over 50% of Republicans who believe that. I don't know if it's come down since then. But no, Republican idiots will believe anything. I guarantee you that these two things, all Don Jr. had to do was retweet it for a short period of time. Even if he deletes it, no, that's wildfire. And so it's gonna spread all over the internet, and they're gonna talk about how she's not really black or she's not really African American. And by the way, let me pause there to note another irony. If Obama ever became angry, which he never did and he should have, angry black man, right? So he's too black. Now, Kamala Harris is not black enough. But now conservatives who don't give a damn about African Americans in this country are telling us they're the arbiter of who is black enough. And just find the right amount of, oh no, you're too black, you're not black enough. Get out of here, man. You guys don't give a damn about black people in this country. What do we have? Like I said, it's not a legitimate debate. To be fair to the press, this is one that they're good on. They're accurately calling out as a complete and utter lie that Donald Trump Jr. is spreading across the country. They're not calling him racist like the Democrats are. They should, because it's clearly a racist conspiracy theory.
Now, Joe Biden also released a statement about this via Twitter, and I'm glad that he did. But just note that the issue of race came up during the second Democratic debate, the second night of the Democratic debates between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, because of the fact that Joe Biden was boastful about how he worked with segregationists to get things done. Now, of course, he worked with segregationists to try to stop busing to integrate schools. But nonetheless, here's what Biden said via Twitter. The same forces of hatred rooted in birtherism that questioned Barack Obama's American citizenship and even his racial identity are now being used against Senator Kamala Harris. It's disgusting, and we have to call it out when we see it. Racism has no place in America, except it kind of has a lot of place in America. I mean, we see it over and over again. My favorite, though, came from Bernie Sanders. He kept it simple and tweeted, Donald Trump Jr. is a racist too. Shocker.
This is right to the point. So, look, to be fair, Kamala Harris's spokesperson also mentioned Obama, but all the other presidential candidates largely left him out of it. They all went to their agendas. Elizabeth Warren was one of the first to come in, but she said it's the obligation of tech companies to keep this vile stuff off. She's on a warpath against tech companies. Amy Klobuchar randomly mentioned Russia because she's on a warpath against Russia. Biden, of course, mentioned Obama because he has to mention Obama every sentence.
Right.
It is. He's like, did you know I was vice president for Obama? Yeah, Joe, everybody knows that. Let it go, okay? And Bernie Sanders, instead of trying to score points, like, yeah, the guy's a racist.
Yeah,
everybody knew that.
Shocker.
Right.
Right.
So,
I
God bless.